Ladies and gentlemen, the most exciting stage show you've ever
Damn, that's a good intro.
Yeah, it is. So hey, it's good to see you guys, all my bros.
What's up, bros?
Bros, no goes.
No goes. Hey,
No
we got
homos.
Gretzky. I'm gonna touch base. We got a lot of people in early. Either that or I'm late. Probably I'm late. But we got Gretzky the Great.
Oh, you're late.
Randy is already earning that wrench. We got a spam bot. And past Master Dan wouldn't be a show without the master. We got Wild Man, actual. And somehow Billy Tucci managed to get in the chat. I don't know how the hell he did that, but he did. Marcus Kellegrew. Yeah, you guys, this is looking good. Kino Reviews. This is going to be a great show, you guys. I got my bros in here, and we're going to be talking about comic book titles. So logo types, things like that. And there's been some good ones. And I don't know if you guys in the chat and the bros were like me as a kid. If I just saw the freaking logo, I lost my shit. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even have to see what was on the comic book. I would just see it, especially like when I was a kid, you know, Batman Mania in the 60s. If it had Batman logo on it, I was like flipping my lid. So yeah, we're gonna do a deep dive into that, and then we're gonna end the show. Well, not end the show, about middle. We're gonna shift gears, but it's gonna stay on logos. We're gonna talk about designing our own logos for our IP, different books and stuff like that. I think we've all had multiple forays in the self-creator indie market, so that'll be fun. So we can give you some insight maybe on the philosophy, the ideas behind our logos. So yeah, you guys, how's it been?
It's going great.
So groovy.
So groovy.
Aaron had to be a show off again last night and draw 3 characters. We'll go above and beyond.
Well, you know, it's all about the spirit of competition, Andy.
I just assumed after you graduated high school, you would stop trying to be the teacher's pet. That's all.
Oh, bazinga.
Well, Aaron, did you win? Did you win the competition?
I got second. Piece of crap. Ethan. Yeah, Ethan. I think Ethan like pre-drew that Hawkman. There's no freaking way he drew that in 2 hours.
I agree.
So Ethan won first, you won second. That's not bad though, right? Second to Ethan.
Yeah. Hey, the show's now become all about what do you sell it for at the end, right? So it doesn't matter when you finish the poll; it's how much money you get when you try to sell it at the end.
It really doesn't, man. Because like Anthony made out like a bandit on that Flash piece. He did good.
How did he do? I left early. I didn't see.
If he's watching, he can correct me. I want to say I know he got some music, so he went over 250. I want to say maybe 3.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, I think I came in last or something, and I sold mine for like $400.
Yeah.
I wonder what.
So is because I only did the first 2 or 3 of the draw streams on the Kings. So is like if you win, you end up selling the page or the art for more, or it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
No, I think if they
but
like,
it's just in what order.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like
The
David
winner
Williams,
gets
the first one to
when
put
there's
it up.
more money in their wallets. So
That's
that's the
true.
idea.
Yeah.
One at a time. So what did you say, Andy?
I said David Williams did this beautiful Batman piece.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron actually bid on it. Then I bid on it. And I knew I wasn't going to win, but I had a limit as well. And then you did 150. I did 2.25. And then somebody came in and I think they went right up to 300. And I was like, yeah, I'm done.
Yep. It's like
I saw that piece. It looked amazing.
Yep.
Yeah. So, Aaron, was yours the one with the penguin and Catwoman? Is that
in the Joker, yeah.
the
Yep.
Joker? Okay.
He's like, yeah.
Yeah. That
It was
was
a beautiful
mine.
piece. It was a
Stung.
beautiful piece, Aaron.
That was mine.
So how much did you sell that one for, Aaron?
4 bills. So I was
Yeah.
quite pleased.
Okay. Well, you know what we do on this show? We do, drum roll, please. We do this day in comic book history. And this is a fun little thing that we came up with. And so sometimes it's not the day, it's the week. So this is more the week than the actual day. So we got a lot of cool stuff that happened this week, especially August 10th through the 12th. So August 12th or August 10th, 1961, the Fantastic Four #1 is published by Marvel Comics, making the debut of Marvel's first superhero team created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. This issue launched the Marvel Universe as we know it today, introducing Reed Richards, Sue Storm, Johnny Storm, and Ben Grimm. It's considered to be a cornerstone of the Marvel age of comics. And apparently the movie isn't doing very well, so I just thought I'd slide that one in there.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
It's
Graham,
not that bad.
It's
Graham, are
boring.
you intimating that you have Fantastic Four #1 in that box?
Yeah, it's right in that
there?
box, right back there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Now, wait a
Is it
minute.
in
And I
good
bet he
shape?
can bust it out and actually
yeah.
flip through it too.
Yeah.
He reads it regularly in his thing chair.
Is it in good shape? Is it worthy of Aaron Lepresti collectible?
For an FF1, I think it's probably a 5.
Yeah, I'd take it in a second. It's a nice looking book. Those
You
old
would take
books,
it and slap plastic on it.
No, I wouldn't. No,
All right.
but hey, if I buy a raw book, I never send it in to get slabbed because it always comes back worse than I thought it was. Then I get pissed off. So I just leave it. I'll buy slab books where someone else takes the risk. Not this guy though.
Can you
I'm adverse to risk.
can you touch those books? I mean, are they because I have is it the Avengers 3? Which is the one where Captain America shows up for the first time? 4. Okay, I have
What do
that,
you got
and I
there?
went to repackage that thing, and the cover turned to ash. So, is that all books from that time, or is that just mine because I never?
It was
took
just
care of it?
yours because you
That's
abused
just
it.
yours.
I got a nice 6.5 copy of that book, slabbed it.
Well,
for me.
congratulations. Mine you can't touch. You can
breathe
look,
on
but
it,
you
it'll just-
can't. I
Wait.
put it in a backing board and bag, and I was just like made my peace with it. I was like, this is the last time I'll ever touch this book. And I slid it, and I sealed
That's
it
why you
off.
get a reprint. Then you never have to. You just look
That's
at that
right.
one and
That's right. You
That's
get the
the reprint.
reprints.
That's true.
thumb through
But
the
to be
reprint.
honest, like I didn't even know I had it. Like I think I went through my collection before we moved here, so I'm seeing all these books, and none of them are in bags. They're just in a big stack, like a box, in the garage.
I've
So,
got a
yeah.
Fantastic Four #196. It's
Yeah,
a
that's
facsimile
the elite
edition that
version.
just came out.
Well, also in this day, you guys, August 10th, 1962, a year later, Amazing Fantasy 15 hits the stands, introducing Spider-Man, aka Peter Parker, or vice versa,
Ooh.
Stanley and Steven
Amazing
Ditko.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, this issue featured the iconic phrase, "With great power, there must also be
Yep.
great responsibility." Marks the debut of one of the most enduring superheroes in comic book history. Also, as just a side note, the Vision in 1968, created by Roy Thomas and John Buscema.
Here's the question: if you're of age, what do you say, maybe 12 years old, and Spider-Man, Amazing Fantasy 15 comes out, Do you ever
Mhm.
think to yourself, man, if I'd seen that, would I have bought it, or would I have said, what is this? And just, went and got a Batman comic or something?
Yeah, that's a tough call.
Because it's so ingrained in us now, but
Right,
it
but back
wasn't at that
then-
time. But it's still a pretty cool looking cover, and it's they say introducing Spider-Man, so maybe you're like, ooh, maybe I'll try that. But I always wonder that. I was like, if I was there, would I have actually picked that up, or would I have been dumb and bought like Showcase, whatever was out?
Yeah, I don't know if I would have got that. I think here's a good question. So let's take some famous number one. So you got, even though that's not number one, it's first appearance.
Sure.
Fantastic Four. So you take that Fantastic Four number one, X-Men number one.
That giant monster on the cover. I can guarantee you I would have bought that because that
Right,
big monster.
But take that X-Men, Fantastic Four, Avengers number one. Let's say they all came out the same week. Knowing how you are now, which one of those, if you could only get one, do you think you would have got? I think I would have picked up Avengers number one personally.
Well, it had all the characters in it.
Yeah, but if you didn't know any of those characters, because you're saying all these books came out at the same time.
Right.
Yeah,
They all come out the
characters
same
didn't
day, same time. I'm just going from a visual thing and how I am.
Yeah.
I probably would have steered away from Amazing Fantasy because I'd be like, whatever. This looks cool. I like the cover better. It's kind of more enticing to me.
Mhm.
I would have ended up with FF number one because of that monster. I guarantee it.
I would have got it too.
If I'm out there buying Man-Thing issues instead of X-Men number one, that tells you a lot. So I would have been FF number one.
Or Hulk number one for sure.
Oh.
I know I'd
Oh,
have
yeah.
picked that up.
Yep.
Yeah,
Hey, you guys get like this, like there's classic covers that
which I
you
have in that
kind of-
box, by the way, Aaron.
Yeah, I know you do, Graham. I'm well aware.
that you want to draw, like you're inspired to like do a what do they call it, like a reenactment
Oh, yeah.
of the cover. And that Fantastic Four number one, there's something about it that I want to redraw that thing. Maybe once I'm completely retired, I'll get into
I've never had the urge to want to redraw that one, but X-Men and Avengers number one, I've always wanted to take a stab at.
X-Men would be fun because I like the layout on that.
Yeah.
Buscema, of course, you guys probably remember, Buscema redid that Fantastic Four number one cover, and I don't know, was it 126? I think FF 126.
Yeah,
Yep.
and they
The box
reprinted it
cover.
with
That was
record.
nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, that whole issue is the retelling and stuff. So,
Yeah. Yeah, good old big
For
guy.
sure. For sure. So you guys want to get into this? You want to start showing off some logos?
Let's do it.
All right. So Aaron, what do you got? I
know
this.
what you guys are going to do, so I'm going way off the track here, and let's see if maybe not off the track for me, but there we go. How about this one?
This is not off the track.
Well,
Oh, I mean, it kind of is.
yeah, I mean, there's some superhero ones that I would pick, but I know you guys are probably going to go that direction. And if you look at this and all the logos during this period of time in the 60s and 70s, especially in the 70s, they're so well done. I don't know who was designing all of their logos at that time or executing them, but this is really well done. I like the kind of creepy EC lettering. But it's like structured to a point where it works really well as a logo, but you still have that creepy lettering that is really apropos to the character, which is very important. I think two things that are super important. You want your logo to reflect whatever the character is, and you want it readable. You don't want to get too cute with it, right? You want to be, and something like this, I mean, it's just a square shape really, but I love the lettering. I love how straight and structured it is, and yet it's still got that loose, swampy, drippy ends to it. That I just think it's a really well done logo. So there
I
you
like
go.
the green.
That's Gasper Saladino.
Oh, is it?
I knew you'd know who it was.
Graham knows this
Because
stuff.
he did the Joe Frankenstein logo.
You got him.
okay.
You got the guy who did the Swamp Thing logo to do your Joe Frank. That is so cool.
Yeah, that's one of his last logos before he died too.
Oh my
Graham, I
God.
would just like to point out that, when we are talking as a group, I actually listen to you because I knew that fact. Whereas that guy
I was
is
probably
hearing it
asleep.
for the first time when he's been on streams and you mentioned it.
I was probably asleep. You just can't tell with me.
Just saying.
So, Graham, what I'm hearing is that you killed Gasper with that logo.
Oh man.
Man, bro.
That's kind of what I'm hearing too. I'm a little. I'm
Yeah.
glad you said it. I'm glad you said it.
So Graham's like, yeah, old man, get to work.
All right, I got one more, Art. I got one more here before we move
Oh no,
along.
that's what I'm thinking. We'll just do a bunch. We don't have to come back.
I don't want to hog it, but now I'll tell you why I like this one. You've got two different kinds of lettering here, which you see effectively used and sometimes wrongly used. But this, I think, really works because you got the Phantom in that kind of ghost, spooky font, and then you have Stranger, which is more conventional font. And I really like how this one looks as well, how the two work together. Of course, they put it in a box to contain it, which I'm a big fan of. But I just like the two different lettering styles and how they actually, for me, I think they work really well. And again, really easy to read.
I think this is Gaspar too.
Well,
The thing with the lettering for the Phantom, the font, whatever you want to call it, it's kind of ethereal,
yeah.
and it gives you that Phantom feel,
Mm-hmm.
So
No,
Yeah, that's great.
and
I
it,
don't think
and it has a Man Thing ripoff on the cover.
right. And which makes this is actually a pretty valuable issue, which I have in your mint, by the way. And
Well,
but
this is Swamp Thing, right?
kind of, yeah. This predates Swamp Thing, I believe. So they're sort of like they get that whole prototype thing in their mind, whether it was or not, I don't know. But Great Creature by Neil Adams.
So was it Jim Aparo on the inside?
Yeah,
I don't remember. I have to go crack it open, which I'm not going to do.
That's what he wants you to do, though.
Yeah. Well, it's not slab, but I don't mess with it because it's in really nice shape. And also, you make the Phantom bigger than the Stranger, so you have to make decisions like that. And I know we'll get into this later in the show, but where's your emphasis going to be? And this is just another really well thought out logo, in my opinion. Both
Well,
from
by
DC.
making the T go over the O and the M, it creates that arc,
Yep.
which has the superimposed over the P, which starts the arc, and then it comes around. It's really, really nice.
Yep.
Really
Well
balanced,
done. It's like those guys knew what they were doing back in the day.
Yeah, and it's all by hand too.
I know. This was like
That's
no
all by
one's
hand.
doing this in design or program or anything. It's by hand. So,
Yeah, that was the great thing about those guys back then. I mean, they were drawing this stuff right on the board. Even the lettering, it was all.
Well,
right on
look
the
at the
board
lettering on Spectre of the Stalking Swamp. He's got like that Spectre lettering is different than the Stalking Swamp, but it's all like sort of this creepy lettering, and it just works really well. And that's all done by hand, obviously. It looks great.
Yeah, and it was done in black and white and then knocked out
Yep.
the color.
Yep. And look at that. It was only 15 cents, Graham.
But wow,
And now it's 115 cents.
Probably more
Way
than
more
that.
than that.
no, it's 1,015.
Yeah, it's like
That's cool, man. That's cool. So do you have any more, Aaron? Or
Well, I don't want. Let's go around because I don't want to steal anybody else's because I got a ton, but
let's do a couple.
Let's see what Doofus Andy has.
overlap.
Oh my God. You son of a bee.
Yeah,
And I'm not.
oh, look at this!
I
this
love
is
this.
Yeah, this is gonna be hard to argue with right here.
That's right, baby.
Yeah.
First comic book I bought, Captain America, that logo. Bam. Actually, this wasn't the logo they used on the comic I bought, but I do like that logo too.
Is this the 80s logo?
No, the 80s logo. I was actually trying to find it, but I got the spin rack right here. So actually, you know what? It was up until I'm looking at what issue number it changed. 1 second.
It's during the Zach era. It changed.
It changed at 275. So it was this logo, and then Art, if you want to full
Is this the
screen,
one?
this is
Yeah, I don't like that as well, to be honest with you. I like this one better. It's got a little more character to it.
no full screen me.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
You're asking a lot, Andy.
I know.
Look at Art.
I gotta remove this one first,
He's
and
got,
then.
he's got the confusion on his
Oh
face.
my God!
This logo I actually do like better, but when I search for
How dare you? That one sucks.
I like this logo because it's bold and it jumps off. And I love that cover.
You know what? It
No,
looks
great
like
that
any
cover.
other logo. It looks like any other logo. The other one's better.
The other one with the red, if that had the red, white, and blue, I'd give it to you.
Yeah.
But this one I do like because it has motion to it. You know, it has nice movement to it and stuff.
That's some energy there.
Yeah, even without, you know, like I was trying to find it black and white without the stripes and stuff through it, but even without the stripes, it still has a nice motion and sweep to it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, the thing is with good logos, which we all know from learning and stuff, is the rule of thumb is you should be able to read it from like 6 feet away.
Yeah.
And you get these logos that are coming out these days that are just like there are some that are just like cursive. And it's like, I can't read that a foot away.
They get too cute. In fact, again, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'll save that story for later when we look at our own logos, but go ahead.
No, that's all I was saying. But I will show another one real quick too.
I wonder what these guys got paid to design those logos and do that work. Because I would think if you couldn't have been actually drawing a comic, that would be pretty fun to design character logos like that for a comic book company. I would think.
I imagine they were also just hand letterers as well, so they were doing both. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's probably true. Yeah.
So that Captain America, Andy, what version of Captain America was the run? Was that the first Captain America logo, or was that
was that Captain America 100? I don't think it was it?
No, I can look.
See, that's another thing. Like when we were doing the deep dive, I was looking, and there's a lot of different versions of these iconic characters, logos, and different variations. Some of them I like the original almost better than the newer ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no, Captain America. Here, I'll share it.
Did you get it? Cap 100?
Yeah.
It's like the 70s, right? That's the 70s version.
Well, it's 68 is when it started. Yeah. Oh, you took the one that Andy just showed?
Yeah.
That was 70s into the 80s. Here, this is the Captain America 100 logo.
Okay, I like this one.
Yeah, so do I. I like this a lot because it's a combination of both the latter one, which is more just kind of straightforward, but this has got the stripes on it, and I would go with this one over all the three we've looked at.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
It's got the boldness that Andy liked in the Zek one, but it's also got the red, white, and blue that I like.
Right.
God, I wonder if they had to do that stupid Comics Code Authority a certain size because it's killing the corner of the logo for his first issue.
That's huge.
It's humongous.
That stamp is huge on there.
Like no kid ever looked at that and said, "Oh, I can get this comic."
Right.
Not one did
on the cover. Why wasn't it just like
Graham,
inside?
Graham, I seriously doubt any parent looked at that and said,
that too.
Maybe in 1956 or 53, whenever it was they started slapping them on, those parents might have because it was fresh and in the news. But I guarantee you, by a couple years later, they didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Wait. What is this, Aaron? Nice beaver.
Let's talk about my Oregon State Beaver shirt here.
Ah, okay.
Good
I
Lord.
thought maybe there was something else going on.
No, I think Billy was like, I used to hunt those. We used to eat them.
No, I never hunted a beaver.
But
Yeah,
you did.
Never swinging single days.
Yeah,
Billy's got a bunch of beaver heads on his wall.
No, they're not. They're not on my wall. Those beaver heads. I'll tell you that. Wait a minute.
Hey,
Wait a minute.
Billy's working blue.
Yep, there it goes.
Good Lord.
All right, I've got the granddaddy of them all.
Yeah, you do.
This is the one that
Of course.
all others are judged by. This is, the first one was originally, I think Joe Shuster came up with, but it was much more rounded and stuff. By 1940, Ira Schnapp had designed this, and this was the Superman logo really up until the 80s when they rounded the U. I don't know which one they use now, to be honest, if they use the rounded U or not, but I just love this logo. When I see this Superman logo on things, it's it's just great.
Yep.
Do you guys remember as a kid, like trying to like draw your own comic books, and I remember trying to draw this damn logo as a kid. It blew my freaking mind. I was
It's
like,
hard.
how'd they figure this out?
Yeah,
Well,
it was very difficult.
it's coming at you. It's got depth and it's got weight, which is
Mhm.
perfect for Superman. You want that sort of like, it's almost heavy. you
Yeah,
know?
like bullets could bounce off of it.
Yeah, exactly. It's really well thought out for the character.
Agreed.
All right,
I
here's
do have
another one.
I do have one critique though, real quick.
Yeah.
Is like it's kind of going down, so you're seeing the top. Is it the best? Because I know they changed it later where they went more like less perspective, but this one's really exaggerated. Do you think that's good design or is that bad design to put on a cover? Because it makes your eye go down, because the perspective.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
but
They
you
sold
read
a
left
million
and right.
copies a month when this thing was on the covers. So
That's true.
I don't
True.
think it affected anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the boldness of it just
I
compensated for anything.
I wonder if they experimented with it because this is like looking down on the logo. I wonder if they experimented with looking up at the logo, the underside, doing the same thing, but sort of seeing the underside of the letters instead of the top. I'm just curious.
Has there been any logo like that? I don't think I remember.
Oh, Billy got kicked. He's back in the back room again.
Oh, Billy. Oh, Billy.
Oh, dear Lord. Thanks a lot.
We lost Billy again.
The lost
Billy's-
weekend.
Billy's digging up his Sergeant Rock logo.
No, I was trying to do something not the obvious when it comes to me. Don't.
Oh wait, Art, you kicked my logo out.
I actually did pull the Sergeant Rock logo.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the other one I was going to show. Again, this is a Gaspar one, but I love it with the illustration.
Oh,
you-
damn it.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
so
is
you
good.
picked one I was going to show.
That's one I was going to show as well.
You know,
what
this
makes
this
this
one is hard because there's Green and Lantern are off balance.
Yeah.
The Lantern word is longer than the Green word,
Right.
but the damn thing works so well when you stick that Gil Kane drawing in the middle of it, coming at you like that.
Yeah.
God, I love that. It's so cool.
That is why that works so well. If you take that Green Lantern out of there, that you're not liking that half as much.
I agree.
And
Yeah,
plus-
it anchors it, makes it solid. The Lantern graphic and then the character coming forward.
Well, and also on the newsstand, right? You're not just seeing the logo, you're seeing the character, right?
Yeah.
That's a cool drawing of the character. So you're just like, whoa, you know what I mean? It's like, it's doing
You
a
know
really good
what?
job of selling the book.
Yeah,
And
this
because
might
he's
be the best
framed.
example of that. You know how like the editors would tell you draw the characters and have them going into the logo. This is the character in the logo already.
Yeah.
Part of the
But
logo.
it doesn't affect any of the design elements of a cover because he's framed by, he's almost like a corner box that's in the middle.
Right.
So it doesn't really affect the artwork of the cover, even if Green Lantern is prominent on the cover. It's just really cool.
Yeah.
that's the thing,
And
it's
you can
better.
see that, when that's
Right.
sitting on a newsstand and
Yep.
everything is like this, and that logo is just popping. You
Yep.
know,
Yeah.
Well, that's why this is better than a corner box, is because the image is actually integrated into the logo.
yeah.
You don't have the logo without that picture of Green Lantern in it.
Yeah.
Right.
Stuff.
Exactly. You have another one?
Well, are we just doing two for the first round, or I do have others? So
We can do as many. I figured this would be more free form, but we can come back to you.
well, all right, yeah, because if I throw the next one up and somebody has it, then
It's going to ruin Billy's
I'll
day.
feel bad.
Yeah. Yep,
Two of them
that's what I was
somebody.
thinking, Graham, because I'm thinking you're going to get into my territory next.
maybe.
All right, Teen Sensation, what do you got for us?
All right.
He's got
One
that logo
again.
from Beaverman. The Beaverman logo. Let's see it, Billy.
You're the S. You're the Beaver.
No. Billy's got a killer one here.
I got a great one. I think it's a fantastic logo. I'm curious to see if it's designed by the same one who designed Graham's, but right.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Great.
yeah, that's good.
You
Love
it
this
makes you
one.
just buy this, right?
Yep.
Buy me. I just love it. I love everything about it. I was a monster kid, like you guys were as well. And I mean, the reason why I bought my first comic book, the Marvel Treasury number 27 or whatever, is because of Werewolf by Night was in it.
Yeah.
I was I was totally a monster guy and war guy. I didn't pick Sergeant Rock because I agree, Andy, that's a great logo.
Yeah.
Our Army at War is a great logo too, but I don't know. That's why I kind of stayed away from that and Superman, because I know like I had my Superman queued up too. But I just love this logo. It just screams by me, and like, fuck yeah, I'll buy this. Yeah,
Hey, Billy, how do you feel about the Haunted Tank? That one always did it for me.
Oh, I love the title. I didn't even think about the logo.
It's big and thick and bold. It's pretty cool. I'll find it while you're talking.
Yeah,
this is. I mean, again, we all have sort of, at least me, Graham, and Billy have the sort of built-in love of monsters. So you see something with werewolf on it, you're like, you're just grabbing it. It doesn't even matter what's on the cover, right? But I love that sort of, it's almost like the letters are furry, and so it really, it's just a really nice. And then of course you got the by night, which is that little tagline at the end, of course, in a different font again, but and that a curve there.
Right. Like you were saying, right? Like you're not the swamp thing, whatever the swamp. What was it called? The
Phantom Stranger.
Phantom is in that horror type font, and then so are these logos or titles? What are these officially?
Well,
they're titles of the book, but they're logos.
Yeah, they're logos.
Yeah, I think that's a winner. I think like you were saying, our Army at War, GI Combat was another great one. But
Combat Kelly.
Yeah, I just loved it. I love this. I think the Vampirella logo is great too.
Yeah.
I was gonna cue, but I didn't know if that's something everybody else would pick. But just screams by me, 100%.
Was the Frank? How good was the Frank? I'm gonna look up the Marvel's Frankenstein logo.
Yeah,
I was thinking about that too.
Just for kicks here.
While we're talking about Werewolf by Night, if you'll just share my screen, Art, and just before you do it, let me ask you monster kids, is there any way you could resist this cover? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, no, oh my God.
Oh, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Two werewolves fighting over a hot chick. I mean, this is June of '74. This is one of the first comics I ever bought, and it's the first monster comic I ever bought. And because of that cover, that Ron Wilson cover, I'm like, oh man,
War of the Werewolves.
Yeah,
this went on for several issues. Is
that Ron Wilson?
Yeah,
that female looks like Gil Kane.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, it's Ron Wilson and Frank Giacoia.
Oh damn.
This story arc went on for like 3 or 4 issues where he was fighting there was the brown werewolf versus I guess it would be black, but colored blue.
Yeah.
That was the first. This wasn't the issue, but it was somewhere in this story arc was the first Werewolf by Night I bought as well, because there was the 2 werewolves on it. I was like, yeah, now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, I saw that on the stands, and I'm like, oh yes, please.
Yeah.
What's the thing? The character on the side of it, whoever drew the werewolf, Werewolf by Night on the trade dress there, next to the logo.
Oh yeah,
pull it back. What a great drawing.
That's Plug, I think. I think that's from one of the early.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, I think that's a Plug drawing.
Just great.
All right, now, okay, I've got something here, you guys. We can do. Speaking of Frankenstein, look at they started off with one logo, and then they changed it pretty quickly. Yeah. Oh, maybe I should bring it up. That might help you guys to see it.
Good.
Okay, here we go. This is the first one. Go ahead, Art.
I got too many tabs open. Remove. It doesn't let you do multi tabs anymore. Well, here you go. Monster.
I have to. I like the monster, but I don't like the Frankenstein that much.
Yeah, too much space. There's too much space.
Yeah, and it's the lettering's a little. It's like too much goofiness. If they like if you're gonna do the monster like that, then the Frankenstein I think has to be cleaner, don't you think? Underneath it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
maybe
it's two organic movements without.
Right.
Yeah, I think one needs to be more blocky, and then the other one could be more free.
There's no uniformity to it. It's all over. It's like graffiti or something.
Well, you know, it's funny because like if the drawing below it was total Bigfoot style cartoony, it would work. That
Probably.
logo, I think, would work 100% with the cartoony, you know,
But-
Bigfoot style drawing.
Now let's look at the revised one, which I think works better. You guys may disagree. Your mileage may vary, but here we go. There you go, Art.
Oh, I like that one.
Monster.
Yeah, I don't love that one either. It doesn't say Frankenstein, doesn't say monster. I mean, there's a little bit of edge on the word monster, but I think that could very well be. I mean, if you look at like the FF logo that they had running around this same period, it's the same type of thing. It's like you had this arc within a rectangle.
Well, I agree. It could be better, but I think it's better than the first one, though, don't you?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think the Frankenstein letters could be a little thicker. They just seem too thin and weak.
I agree, but it's a big word too. So I think
No, I know that's the
Yeah.
problem.
I think the other one was too. There wasn't anything to anchor it, and they were just both of them were too free formed.
Mhm.
And this one at least has something to anchor. Well, actually, they both anchor it. They're both pretty solid.
Yeah, I like the design of it much better because, like you said, it seems more like a unit. But there's still some improvements that can be made on this for sure. But there you go.
Let me get this from Randy Howell. $5 super chat. Check out Green or 1941 Green Lantern logo. How do I do that?
I know that one.
Yeah, the Golden Age one.
Burning. It's the same type of thing. The burning flames.
I could probably, let's see.
Oh, I found this. See if I can pump it up. Pump up the volume. Pump up the volume. It's for Billy. If it'll, where is it? Not here. Window. Huh. I gotta figure this.
I got
Sorry.
the one Randy wanted pulled up. I don't like this actually.
Oh, that's too much. Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting. They have
hard to
the
read.
face in the center there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to read though, those burning letters. I mean, if they'd gone straight with the lettering and just let the fire around it, it would have worked better, I think.
Right.
I mean, when you have a word Green Lantern, does it have to be in green, the word? Because it says, like, wouldn't that be better if he pulled that red up from his shirt and made green and lantern and red at least? Right?
And it had maybe the green around it. That looked kind of crispy.
Yeah, for this version of the
would
Green
say
Lantern,
yes.
it could work. Yeah.
I think, you got to have it green. However, you could stroke it with the red and have the green within the red.
That's what she said. That's what
Thank
she
you.
said.
Stroke it
with
red.
the red.
Okay.
For sure.
I want to do this real quick, Art. Then you can go. But Andy just sent me this one, and I'm not sure why. But go ahead.
Oh boy, here we go. Billy's the one. All right, whatever.
No.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
I don't know.
Oh,
I knew it.
Lord. Check.
Andy just said, it goes, this is bold and it makes a statement. So I don't know if he means
it's
that
bold.
personally or I don't.
It's bold. It pops. It slaps you right in the face.
I need a whole bottle of Germex now just to clean my.
Oh God, Billy's
Wipe
P
my
Diddy
hand.
over there
Yeah.
with his hand lotion.
Yeah, but Billy, you got to
Hand
gargle it.
lotion. It's fine. It's
You got to
Whatever.
gargle it, Billy. You got to
He's got his
gargle it.
baby oil.
oh, you gotta gargle it. Oh, I got a bad taste in my mouth. Whenever I see,
All right, I got another. I got a classic
wait,
one.
wait. I haven't
Art's
done
gotta
one.
go. Let Art
I
go.
haven't done one yet. So
Oh,
let me
Art,
see if I
sorry,
can get
go
this
ahead.
stupid thing to work. It's not. I'm gonna have to take some of these off because my system isn't letting me do this. All right. Screen share.
I
There
love
we
the
go.
Art Deco of comics. Like they use that same comics for the Detective Comics logo too.
I love that though.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the top Batman logos.
I actually like that one a lot.
Yeah,
you guys may not, but I do.
So you can see the history of the Batman logos here, and I thought it would be interesting to see, how new logos look. And this goes all the way back to the '60s logo, maybe even before. And then this one was for the video game Arkham City.
It's a little. I mean, I like the design, but it's a little wimpy though.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
I love that. I love that Detective Comics. And they were so
like the banner?
giant banners too.
Yeah, the big banner across the middle. Yeah.
Would you like that better if there wasn't quite the gap between Detective? It was more sitting on the comics a little bit more.
Yeah, probably.
But
And also you can get more artwork if you make the logo smaller. I mean, there's a lot there to hide, take space from the art.
Guys, was Batman's cape like that, like wings in the first issue? Do you know?
Yeah. It was more like a hard cape.
I
Or
thought
at least
this
it was
one,
drawn that way.
yeah, this one was a little weird. I thought.
I hated that one. It's
just kind of presentational. There's nothing interesting about it. I don't like it either.
Yeah, it's kind of bizarre.
The thing is going for that like 6 foot away thing, because it's so small on the screen. It's kind of like that. All I see is Detective. Batman, I can barely read. Comics is like non-existent.
Yeah,
it's just like from a few feet away, you're like Detective. And if the bottom 2/3 was covered,
it's not grabbing you.
Yeah.
That one sucks.
I like the little Batman though behind it.
You know what? That's where I'm going with all this too, Aaron. Is I do like the Batman on top. It gets into more of that
we
stuff.
get into the that's a good one there.
Yeah, I like this one.
Yeah, and also it works for the graphic novel presentation because it's got the names in this black and then the year 1, part 2. There's a lot of, and then the logo, like it took everything in consideration.
Yeah.
And put it all in one unit. The publishing company, the names, the title, the price, all that stuff.
That Batman always sat inside that bat symbol, right? That was part of the logo, right?
Mm-hmm.
I really like that bat symbol.
It's in all of them. Yeah, it's pretty brilliant, actually.
Oh, it's a great logo right there. That Batman, that's great. That classic one.
Yeah.
Well, it's not the classic one, but it is something similar to it.
Right.
It's the classic with actually worked out the problems in the original. And we'll get to that. So this one is number 9, Batman Gotham Knights.
It's
a little busy.
It's hard to read.
Yeah, it's hard to read. Yeah. And then we got Detective Comics, Batman, and Batgirl. So once again, we got like the kind of like the Green Lantern idea. You got the characters drawn in here, and then you got the logo, and then you got the Batgirl over here. So it's not as good as the Green Lantern, but it's kind of the same.
I do like the fact that it's the lettering is in the Batman, because even if you can't read it, you're saying, "Oh my gosh, that's Batman."
Right.
But I'm not wild about the lettering. The Detective Comics is okay. I don't like the Batman Batgirl.
It's a hodgepodge. I mean,
it's unbalanced.
It's unbalanced. There's a million different things in there. Detective Comics, Batman, Batgirl.
Yeah,
and then the images of the actual images of the characters. Yeah, it's a little too much, but they definitely tried to get it all in that logo. So on the news rack, you could see it all in a glance. So in that case, it is somewhat successful.
Well, I'm sure that
those images up there look like the stickers that you'd get as a kid. If you look at the
they do.
Oh yeah.
Little peel and stick Batman, Batgirl sniff away.
That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, that works.
I like that.
It could have even been bigger, I think.
Yeah.
Hey, here's your idea, Aaron, where it's an upshot of the logo.
Very
slight.
Yeah, but it still is.
Yeah. No, I like that one. I think that's good. I mean, it's very streamlined, but it's still, it's readable, but it's got a little bit of energy to it because of the slant. And of course, they got the little Batman guy behind him again, which I always liked.
I do too.
They did that on the Batman logo. So
then here is
I
we're
hated
getting
these
into
two.
60s.
Really, you don't like? I like the left.
Wait, you don't like which one? Don't you like, Graham?
Both.
Oh my! I love the first one.
I
Yeah,
hated
so do
both
I.
of them.
I love it. I mean, it is kind of goofy in a way, but I
Yeah.
really like it. I think it reads well.
Yeah.
Oh, I like
Very
both
60s.
of these. I like both of these actually.
Yeah, what year did they use those?
These
Early
are the
70s.
70s. This says 70, 72.
Oh, okay.
Is that Saladino? Is that your guy?
Gaspar? Yeah, I don't know if that's Gaspar or not.
It says believed to be designed by Saladino.
Oh, okay. There you
Yeah,
go.
I'm fine. I'm fine with either one of those. Really, I do. It is. I get where Graham's probably coming from because it is a bit goofy, but I mean, but I still like it. It reads so well. It's so big, and it's like they're still incorporating that little bat symbol in there.
And we got to
We're getting-
remember these were designed for kids. Like that, this logo is so kid friendly. That Batman
Yeah, it is.
logo
It is.
on the left side.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, and I
Now-
bought this one, the 48 page, 25. How could you not buy this
What a
book?
great cover by Neil Adams.
Oh,
Ah,
yeah.
it's so good.
Very powerful.
Yeah, I have that in near mint. It's
No,
really nice
shut
to
up.
look at.
I read
Congratulations.
mine.
Well, so have I. Isn't this the one that has Wrightson and Len Wein?
Yep. Yeah,
on the inside with the circus
the
or whatever.
Halloween parade.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Oh, I remember that with all the costume characters.
Yeah.
That weren't quite the heroes, just average.
There
Joe.
we go.
That
one
one
on
I
the
do like.
That's
Okay, this is 72 through 86.
I'm with Greg. I do like this one better.
Oh yeah.
yeah. The one on the left is my favorite.
I like that a
that
lot.
one is so awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
It's
it doesn't
funny.
bother you guys though that Batman is one word.
That it's not one word,
That it is. Batman's one word,
right? And they
Right.
split it. You mean?
but they split it. Just being comic fans, like or from a
No,
design element. I know it's
If his head wasn't there, it would. But with the head being there, it kind of gives a reason why they split it. So
Mhm.
it works with the design, I think. So it doesn't
Yeah.
really bother me.
And you can see this from a mile away.
Yeah.
yeah.
I want to ask you, is the actual Batman logo slanted like that, the one on the left? Or did they just do that for this cover? Because it's tilted.
I
It is
think
a little
the
tilted.
registration's off. Is what
Yeah, I think so, too.
probably.
Bizarre, right? It's kind of blowing
Yeah.
my mind.
yeah.
But yeah, I agree, Graham. That's pretty badass. I want a t-shirt right now with that on it.
I know. That's another great Neil.
There
Adams
we go.
cover.
There's the other one. I love this one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
it's
this is
basically the same
definitely
thing, but
yeah.
just different sort of better
So-
lettering on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
remember, he was called the Batman.
Right.
That's true. Yeah.
The Batman.
So this is number 4. This is 1940 through 1963. It stayed the logo for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I like the lettering of Batman too. I don't know what style that is. If it's sort of a Art Deco, but I like it.
It's
Well,
definitely of the
definitely-
time.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say it speaks to the time for sure.
And it looks hand drawn. I don't even know if it is a font. I love this logo from the
And-
TV show. Yeah,
The TV show, that's I think my favorite.
I love that logo.
I love that
Yeah,
logo.
that's good.
You know,
The TV show really well too.
yeah,
I had
and
so
you
many
can't,
toys with that logo on it as a kid in the 60s.
yeah, and you
Oh.
can't not see that thing morphing into the running version, the animated version
Right?
from the opening of the show.
They-
Yeah,
They never used this on comic books though, did they?
Mm-mm.
I don't think so. Let me see.
Not unless it was
66
like
oh, it says 66. No, I thought they did like a Batman like TV like 66 version, like a comic book version.
Right. I mean, in the
Right.
regular series.
Batman 66 Comics used it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not in the regular series though.
No, yeah, I like the with the little bat ears on everything,
Yeah,
all
Yeah.
the letters and stuff have like these
It's
bat
kind of a
ears.
creepy sort of lettering, without being overly that way, but it does kind of
Yeah.
lend to this sort of dark.
I like how the A's look like Batman's head.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, this would look even cool as like an 18 by 24 painting, like an acrylic painting,
Mm-hmm.
real clean, like just on your wall or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's number 3. That's a 66 through 2013. I guess on and off. I guess
So 3, 4, and 5 are my favorites so far.
Yeah, and then Batman Robin, pretty good.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, that one doesn't.
It's like it's almost too modern for me. I mean, I like it doesn't have any tradition to it. It's just like, again, it's a well-designed logo, but it doesn't really feel like Batman to me.
Right. And then this is the one, I think it's just because of my youth. This is the one for me.
You know, that covers Billy's issues because it puts the bat and the man together, but still has the head up there.
Yeah.
So that one works really well too.
Yeah.
You know what I don't like about the head though? That it's turned. It's not looking straight at us.
Yeah.
To me, it loses a little intensity because when he's looking straight at you, it's like,
True.
And I always thought it was weird.
My soul.
Yeah, and it's weird that there's a shoulder in it. Like it's
yeah.
It's
The
like
hand too. You know, isn't that the hand like pulling the cape over his face?
I don't think you see the hand.
I think that's what that is. I think that's Graham.
But yeah, this is the one I mostly remember as a kid. And I think I had like one of those like rubber rings that you pay like 10 cents for, and they come out of the machine, and they're no like little egg-shaped thing.
Yeah.
And it had this logo on it. I remember.
Dude, I still have mine.
Do you
really? Yep.
I just remember you had to punch all your friends with that thing.
I gotta be honest. Like I can't believe that the number 2 one with the Frank Whiteley drawing. I think that's a horrible cover. I think that logo, that not the cover, the logo reminds me of what's his name doing it? What's the guy? Joel Schumacher Batman like.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't.
But you know what?
What is that? That's a ring.
All right, put
wait, hold on, man. I'm gonna hate you again, all over again. Let me see.
I gotta see this.
Oh,
damn!
This thing is from 1966, and the ring part's not even broken.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you could punch somebody in the forehead with that and leave a Batman symbol.
Exactly.
Yep.
Now you're
Like in
thinking.
the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I got this out of a gumball machine at a bowling alley in Long Beach.
The entire history right there.
Yeah, mine was the actual that logo with his shoulder in it and the 3/4 version of his face.
Oh, okay.
That was the one I had. But it's weird, right, Graham? It's all rolled up, right, in that little egg-shaped thing.
It's like it still has a little curl to it, you know. And
Yeah.
little egg. Yeah, 25 cents.
Hey, I got one that actually it's funny. Aaron shared this with me, and he owns a 9.8 copy of this slabbed. So this is like one of his favorite books.
Oh, look at those shorts, man.
This is when Aaron originally said, "Did you see how big that black one was?" It was this book. Look, it's a collector's issue.
I wish I had that.
Of course it is. I don't even know how he's punching through the wall. That's just weird.
What a terrible cover.
Yeah.
What year did this come out?
How dare you, Billy?
Soul Wonder. Oh, that's right. Is that racist if I say that's a horrible?
Hey, you know what? Those shorts.
I don't know, but I used to have a PDF of the whole book.
Oh my gosh!
You put an elf head. You put what's his name's head on that from the movie Elf, and it looks like a Christmas comic.
Yeah,
Buddy's head on it.
You know what? Those shorts would make the Phantom proud with the stripes on them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, I gotta take this. He's got
the gold medal.
Oh yeah. Money talks. Hey, you guys, feel free to keep flinging money my way because I do appreciate it.
That's right.
What is this? Nomadman. Evening, gents. Just tuning in, catching up. Excellent topic. Love looking at logo title designs. Well, I'm glad that we're entertaining. We try our hardest to keep you guys entertained. And hey, it's John Davies, my old Hack Shack brethren. How you doing? The Batman. I'll tell you, John in the studio was the best thing because he was like the resident DJ. So he was able to put the music in the studio, no matter how the mood was, whatever. It was perfect, always perfect.
Nice.
Excellent.
Yeah. So, so you wanna, Aaron? You got a second choice?
I do. I can't believe no one's done this, but I guess I'll be the guy. This one has undergone very few changes over the years.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's they gave depth to Spider-Man. You know, gave it like a you know, what do you want to call it? A not a drop shadow, but they made it like those letters thick with a three-dimensional quality to them. But the design is still the same, essentially. And
I always, even as a kid, the in cursive, I was always like, what? What?
It's just a weird choice.
It's like, you know, like heavy metal, like names for bands, and there's some kind of cursive, and you're like, that's not very metal. And it's like when you do cursive, it's like that's not very comic book, right? Because everything's like caps and bold.
Yeah.
I would have put the up above the A and the M on Amazing too. I wouldn't.
I would have too. Yes.
Yeah, agree. Hey, question for you guys: how long after Amazing Fantasy 15 did this come out? This book?
A year later.
Oh, a year. Oh, okay. Because I assumed that maybe it was a
this is 1963. Well, I mean, maybe not an entire year, but this is 1963. Amazing Fantasy 15 was 62.
Yeah, so it's not like, you know, a month later, like, oh my God, we got a hit. We got to make this book. Let's put this book out.
Yeah. Well, I think they did turn it around pretty quick because we said August was when Amazing Fantasy 15 came in, right? So that's March of 63. So it means that it probably came out in January of 63. So you've got August, September, October, November, December, January. So like 5 months to put that book together.
Yeah, solicit it and all that stuff, and
Yeah,
get it.
and get the numbers back to say, hey, this was a hit. We got to do a spinoff.
Right.
Well, Marcus Killigrew says the logo was designed by Steve Ditko.
Okay, now here's the 90s version, which is very, very similar, but you know, they still stayed
the other
with
one
that
looked
curve.
like it was laid in perspective on the web. This one's just flat.
Yeah, but it's still got the same curve and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They like kind of moved it, but they've kept it the same design. Essentially, it just sort of moved angles a little bit here and there.
Yeah.
Dropped the. Is he still using the cursive the?
I don't really mind it that much. I just wish it was a little
dare
thicker.
you,
It's
Andy.
so thin.
You can't be
It
friends
makes
anymore,
sense,
Andy.
though, you know, because the is, you know, it's an introduction to the title, which is Amazing Spider-Man. So, you know, if you had it in the same lettering as Amazing, it would look odd.
Well, it doesn't have to be the same lettering font. It just can't be in cursive.
Well, I think they just kept the tradition, though. You know what I mean? It's funny how the Fantastic Four changed multiple times, all these different titles, but the Amazing Spider-Man is essentially kept that swooping curve design and just kind of tweaked it here and there, but they haven't really changed it
until the late 90s, and now they changed it completely, so they don't use that anymore. Now it's all that pointy stuff. I hate the Spider-Man logos.
They don't. Yeah, you can't. These modern companies, they're screwing up everything.
You know, I'm actually now inspired to do like that Spider-Man in the web. You know, there's this whole theme, and it takes up the third of the cover, but it's kind of pushed in the one corner. And then that Batman logo that had all that self-contained stuff in it. You know, the year one Batman logo. Man, that would be kind of cool if one of us had like an emblem that you could take as a backdrop and then put the logo over that. Oh, look at Andrew. So we'll do this. We'll do this.
Oh, there it is.
Again, another nice monster-y kind of logo. I like this one a lot.
Yeah.
Is this your man thing, Aaron?
Some people have said that. I'm not going to reveal anything at this point.
Okay.
You know, I got to tell you though, and it's sort of like what Andy posted, the gay comics cover, and whenever I see the gay cover comics or the gay comics cover logo or the Man Thing logo, I just get a bad taste in my mouth, and I don't remember why.
Oh my gosh!
You need to squirt some more of that Pure X or whatever.
Don't say squirt. Don't.
Oh, is there squirt comics? Yeah, let's not look.
Oh, I bet.
Probably.
You know what? There probably is. Yeah.
But all
Anything happen to Man Thing's penis nose when he gets excited? I'm asking for a friend.
no, but I believe.
What are you
I
talking
believe-
about? Penis. The penis is on his face. He's got 3 of them.
That's what I
That's what you
said.
said.
Oh, the penis nose, you know.
Oh, the
Well,
penis. Does,
You
yeah.
know, whoever fears the Man Thing burns at his touch. So
Oh, he burns all right in the loins.
Thank you.
In this.
I fear the Man Thing, and it burns when I pee. What's that mean?
Oh,
That means you got to go to the free clinic. You got to go to the free
Oh,
clinic.
my
You got to get some shots. Oh
you know
my
what I always
god!
liked about at least Marvel? They always had like little tagline on the Man Thing when it says the most startling swamp
Right.
creature of all, and then you had werewolf by night, the mighty Thor. You know, there's always the
I
adjective.
love that. You know, the invincible Iron Man, the incredible Hulk, the amazing Spider-Man. you
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's good thing.
Yeah.
It was good strategy.
Good marketing,
I almost did this one, but I was actually kind of thinking Andrew would do this, and he did, and it's perfect. Here we go. Hold on. It's weird, like the new version. Wait, it won't let you.
That's not mine.
Right, it won't let you. You got to mix these things. You got to.
Yeah, you got to exit out and then present.
Yeah. How do I do that? Son of a bitch! Why do they do
There
that?
it is.
Oh,
I always love this logo.
Yeah.
Just
You know, I'm starting to think that Andy's very patriotic.
Well, of course.
Yeah, but for what country?
Oh, now you want to get into details. Details.
Did you hear the
I
idea
went for
behind
the
this?
Captain Canuck logo.
The reason they went with the league was like baseball, like the
Baseball
National League, American League.
National League, American League, yeah. And so they went from what was it? It was the Justice Society
Yeah.
Right.
to the Justice League, and I think they made the right decision.
yeah. League is better. Works way better.
Yeah,
Just has more. I don't know. Power is the right word, but it
It's like
does.
the Justice League of Nations, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah. And I'm a sucker for all the stars too. Do the
Yeah.
stars represent anything?
There's only 10 of them, so I don't. There
Were there
weren't
10 members or anything?
I don't think so.
Now,
Always
what do you
looking for
guys? What do you guys think of the logo on the shield on the right hand side is kind of tilted out.
Yeah.
Where the other one is more straight up and down. I mean, obviously that was a design choice. It's not just like bad.
Oh, I see
Yeah.
what you're saying. Yeah.
I like it. It fits with the book, with the spine of the book. Saves you room by having it more vertical than.
But why not do the one on the right side more vertical?
Right.
Because wasn't it pushed more towards the.
I
Oh,
think
I
it was
know
to
why.
fit. It was to fit the longer words.
Yeah, but it's also because the words are angled. Justice League, like
Yeah.
on the right side, those stars line up, but on the left side, you can see the two E's are leaning to the right.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at this logo, there is no room for error. This thing is like,
You're not
as
kidding.
far as composition, it's all packed in there very tightly.
Yeah.
I wonder if stretching the right side where the E's are, that the shield shape there, stretching that out so it's pushing out more, so it's clear that you're like trying to create motion or something, rather than this is like a mild tilt, and it's almost feels like, wait a minute, was that guy not paying attention? He didn't commit to it enough, I don't think.
Mm.
But I still like the idea of the logo and the shield. I mean, I like the design of this. I'm just
Yeah.
Well, statistical zero says looks like a flag, so maybe they tried to make it so it looks like it's kind of waving, so it's
Yeah,
not
good little
symmetrical. It's a little off.
I
I
think
don't
it's a
know. I
great
think it's
logo.
supposed to be a shield.
Yeah.
yeah, it's an interesting choice. I'd love to talk to the guy who did this. And
Well, is there a Justice League of America #1, and we could look at the comic and see the.
I have a feeling that is the logo Because the Brave and Bold.
No, for the first one, I'm looking. Hold on. Let me
You know,
see.
They
Golden
changed
Age
the
or-
logo too, but by the late 60s, they had the two horizontal.
Did they
line.
have that logo for the Brave and Bold, the first appearance?
I don't think they did, but
Yeah, I don't know.
It just says Justice League. It's just printed, right? It's not a logo.
I think so. Yeah.
But Justice League #1 would have it, right?
Yeah, Justice League #1.
I don't-
You wanted it, Andy?
I'm looking.
Okay.
I'm getting.
I've got
America.
but
Yeah. Oh, no, wait a minute. No, the Brave and the Bold, where they're fighting Starro. Isn't that the
Yeah.
first one?
yeah, that's
It's
brave.
got
That
the
has
logo
that
on
logo.
it. That's
Has
what
that
I
exact
thought.
same
But it's
logo.
not that logo.
Yeah. What do
It's
you mean? Yeah,
similar.
it is. Look at this.
Let's see. Pull it up.
There it is.
Wait, Billy's got it. Billy's got it here. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I got to do something.
Billy's
first.
faster than me. Doggone.
Faster than you.
Faster than a speeding bullet.
When you said it, it reminds me of a flag. So,
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Oh, there it is.
oh, sorry. This is this is a Grit and Gore button that was. It's this actually pin was in the Museum of the Confederacy.
Oh
which
my
it's
god.
still in the Museum of the Confederacy, and it was one of their most successful campaign tools of the 1992 election. So,
Hey,
There you go.
Billy, do you have a Blue Sky account? You should post that on Blue Sky.
Blue Sky,
Yeah.
yeah, right, yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, watch all the people freak
That
out.
never happened. Well, it did by the thousands. So,
Yeah.
and they made it. So, blah. Anyway,
Yeah, I knew it.
There it is.
Oh yeah, that is it.
Right there.
Yep.
And Marcus says it was Irish Schnapp.
Yeah.
Who designed it.
That's the same guy who did the Superman logo.
Yeah. I mean, again, I like the logo. I'm just curious about that right side.
Yeah.
And why he went that direction.
You know what's weird is like this cover, like the paste up is all over the place. Like this
Yeah.
10
Oh, yeah.
cents looks like an afterthought. You know, like
They got to stick Brave and Bold up there. Then they got to get the comics code. Then Brave and Bold presents. Then you've got your trade dress, your March number, all that kind
but
of
it looks like it's saying presents the March
Right,
number.
yeah. The Brave and Bold presents March.
March numbered whatever.
That's
That's
funny.
weird, man.
is this one of the first teams, superhero
What
teams?
year was that?
No,
It might have
the
been.
Justice Society was before this.
Yeah, Justice Society.
Yeah.
was golden
If you go
age.
Golden Age, but Silver Age, is this
Yeah.
the first Team Silver Age book?
I
Would
think
be
it
good.
is the first Team
Yeah.
Silver Age.
Yeah,
Yeah.
preempted Fantastic
And you know
Four
what?
#1.
My favorite part about it is that there's no Superman and no Batman. And for some reason, I like this team better than with Batman and Superman on it.
I don't think Batman should be a part of the Justice League. This has always pissed me off. He's a loner. There's no way he would join the Justice League.
It's always pissed me off.
It has.
I agree.
Superman, I get. Yeah, totally. But Batman, no way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
They
agree.
can
I
only
agree.
bring Batman in when they need him for his deductive work, his
Yeah,
detective
right.
skills.
Right.
You know.
Well, I always figured like Batman would be like a major behind the scenes guy, so he'd be, there'd be like the computer and he'd be feeding information to those guys, not necessarily boots on the ground, because let's face it, he'd probably get killed in the first onslaught.
Right. Yeah, because they're going head on at things, and you need the power of Green Lantern and Superman and Aquaman. Batman would get crushed.
And Aquaman always seemed like the special ops guy. He didn't seem like he'd be on the team for like the regular team, but if like they were in the ocean or something like that,
Right.
then, like, they'd be calling him in for,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh my gosh, Billy's got a great one, and it's not racist.
Oh, what fun is that?
So,
Hey, man, that wasn't my racist logo. I'm sharing.
Yeah, you're just sharing.
Racist logo.
Yeah. You didn't make it.
But this
So-
is a fantastic logo. I think it's a great logo. I remember the first time I saw it, I'm like, heck yes. I want.
Okay, we'll go out of order since we're kind of going that direction,
I'm sorry,
and then we'll come back to Graham.
that's all right, Billy. Cut in line. Take
Sorry, I didn't.
No, of course, Kevin Nolan.
Fuck, dude, how could you? This is one of the best logos ever
Right.
created.
I agree in comics
Yep.
for sure.
That is a
That's a
good
great
logo.
one.
It's just perfect. It's just
Who
perfect.
designed this?
Kevin Nolan.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Oh
Almost
my
has a
God.
Nazi feel to it.
Yep. What's it called? Whatever society they have that, you know.
Well, what's that German art style
BRP.
called?
Expressionism?
No, it's yeah, you're right.
Was it expressionism? Yeah, like Metropolis and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It kind of has that vibe, doesn't it?
Yep.
You know, there should be a band called Hellboy and use this for a logo. This is perfect. A metal band, Hellboy.
Yeah, imagine. Okay, Art, here you are, RT Bear. You have your rock band. It's 1979, and you walk in and you show this. You somehow had a stroke of genius. You're like, we'll be called Hellboy. Like,
yeah, and everybody go, you know that rat logo? That thing sucks. Look at this Hellboy logo.
Yeah. And one guy would have been like, well, there's, and then your fucking singer would have been like, well, there's actually more than just one boy, so we should be Hellboys. And they start a whole big argument in the band.
That's right.
Because you can't go name.
It breaks up.
And then you know what we do?
But there's a girl, so we can't really call it Hellboys.
Yeah.
It's too
Well, we would
gender.
override the singer, and we'd all put our Batman rings on and pummel him.
Batman indentations all over his face.
It's
I
like
pulled
what
up.
happened to your face? It's like a beat.
I got a screen with a bunch of logos if you guys want to just
Wait, I got some logos still.
Okay.
Well, hold on. Yeah, hold on. We got the Invincible.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I always liked this one. It looked great on the cover. It says Iron Man. I mean, the rivets were awesome. You know, this was a really bold. I like how the perspective is a 3-point perspective on it too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? This actually they kind of learned from the Superman logo because the Superman logo brings your eye like this way. This Iron Man one brings you down into the cover.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. So you have that big, like bold, the Invincible, and then you have Iron Man bringing you down. It's pretty good for a comic book cover.
Oh yeah,
I would have gone a little lighter on the rivets, but other than that, I really like this.
And this is the other one I loved.
Yes. I used this actually for inspiration for Wraith of God because I was trying to figure out how different ways to encapsulate the logo with a design and this sort of flame type
the primary colors here.
Yep.
The rider with the little speed lines on it, you know. That's just a great cover.
Is this the actual cover? Because it's an interesting choice that the two are touching each other slightly. The ghost is kind of dripping into the rider.
Yeah, that's Gaspar's original design.
Wow, interesting.
No, I really like this one too.
Not bad. Comics are cool, you guys.
Yeah.
Right.
So here we go. We got Andrews. I gotta bop one of these out. This is so stupid. I hate this new. All right, here we go, Andrew. Boom.
So you can just breeze through like the Avengers one. I dig. I like the Inhumans too.
It's perfect for what it is for the Inhumans.
It's a little hard to read though.
Yeah.
It's a little too cute. Judge Dredd I like Judge Dredd.
I love the bounciness of Fantastic Four. It says,
"Are you talking about the old Goofy one?"
That one right there.
Right below the Avengers.
Yeah.
What do you mean Goofy one? That one says fun comics.
Yeah, you don't like that?
Okay, but that's I mean, it to me it lacks a little drama, but I do. It's so classic. It's like, how do you not?
Well, I think it fit the time period well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if we were,
it definitely did.
Yeah, that's
Definitely
that's the point. You know. And now it is. It's
What
such
do you
a
guys think
classic.
of the Doctor Strange one? I like that one for some reason. I do.
Where is it?
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
good logo.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like that one.
it's okay.
I like the Wonder Woman logo. The Wonder Woman one, Poland era, right? If you go to down to the left, lower left.
I like the Teen Titans logo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really
Oh,
good.
this Wonder Woman. Yeah, I
Yeah.
dig that one.
Yeah, I think that Teen Titans one is that from the animated?
That's the
Yes.
cartoon, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, the
it's a good
cartoon.
one.
Yeah,
I like
that
the X-Men. It's simple and bold, but it's got that sort of perspective going.
Yeah,
I
that's a
like
great
that
logo.
X-Men logo.
What do you think of Spider Woman?
Where is she?
Nah, I don't like it.
Nah,
Man,
What do you think of the new Ghost
but-
Rider logo? That one's pretty killer.
I still
I
like
mind
it.
It's
it.
killer, but the flames going the wrong way.
That's true. It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I do like that logo.
It's
a
like the
lot.
logo's driving off the page instead of
Should be going left to right instead of right to left.
yeah.
I think it was meant to go towards the Marvel.
You know, the funny thing is, Graham, that's how you interpret it. I never interpret it that way. I kind of interpret it like the logo's not moving, it's static, and there's like a wind or something coming in, blowing the flames.
Mm.
I never
Okay.
looked at it until you said that it was like moving in that direction.
To me,
But
it
to
feels
be
like it's
fair,
coming in.
to be fair to the designer, because of the T and the line of the T going that way, I don't know that it would work if you had the flames going the other way.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right,
I
and
guess
the angle of the
probably-
letters
probably.
being tilted, you know.
I do like that logo though. I do.
Yeah, I do too.
I think the Robin one's pretty good too, actually.
Yeah, that's a
It's
really
great.
good
Great.
one.
Yeah, I've always liked that one.
Yeah,
That
that
Teen
Spider
Titans
Woman
one-
sucks.
Yeah, the Teen Titans
Sin City?
looks like a Bunny Lake is Missing movie poster. If you ever saw it. It's a great movie poster, and that font reminds me of that.
I like that Marvel Comics logo too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Let's see. There's the classic Batman, of course, the TV
Yeah.
show Batman.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
great. I like the Flash. I've always liked that
Yes.
Flash logo.
Yep, I do
Yeah.
too. It's very simple.
You know,
and direct.
That DC logo, that's not the one there. The one before that was just the circle with
The
the
bullet,
four
right?
stars, right? I like that
Yeah,
one.
that was the best. The DC bullet.
I think they're
Yeah.
going back to that one. I hated the one
They
where
did.
they did for the movies and stuff with the it was like the D crosses the C or it pulls back and it,
Or
Yeah.
it was
shows
like
the-
it was too corporate and stagnant looking.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
It was
weird.
terrible.
This one's not bad, but the bullet, you know, they
it's
paid a
classic.
lot of money for the bullet design because they got that famous designer to do it. And I'm glad they went back to it.
It's the best one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the logo for all the years I worked there that was on it on my books.
Yeah.
What about
All
Moon
of these
Knight?
are
How was
pretty
feeling
good.
about Moon Knight?
I actually like the Justice League, the older one, better than the new one. Though.
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
like
I
the
don't
new
like
one
the
at
new
all.
one.
No. X-Men's good.
X-Men.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
I just the Moon Knight one to me isn't bold enough. I mean, I like the lettering in and of itself, but I'd like it to be a little bolder. I don't know if that means a drop shadow or something to it just seems
Yeah.
too thin to me.
It doesn't look like a moon or a knight or it doesn't say anything about the character.
No, that's absolutely correct. It's just, look at this interesting design I came up with. Like,
Yeah.
but what is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the fun part about the old logos is they did bring the character into the logo
Yeah.
a little bit more, the personality of the IP. The newer ones are a little bit more. I mean, they're designed better, right? I mean, these are like state of the art designs, but they just don't have that kind of cool fun that the older logos did.
Well, and it's sort of a commentary, isn't it, on technology that, we can do these really cool things, but there's no heart into it. There's no thought beyond, oh, that's really a sleek design. Okay, but why? Who's the character? What can we do to this
Right.
too? And
Right.
it seems to be devoid in a lot of these newer ones. They're just cool lettering, which is great. Like the Guardians of the Galaxy, I like that lettering and stuff, but
It's not fun. I think also like comics aren't for kids anymore, so these are more sophisticated,
Yeah,
for more of an
probably
adult audience, less
And boring,
childlike.
to be honest,
I
It's like,
agree.
what are you trying to be? They're still comics, you're still selling them as floppies in most cases, So why are you trying to disguise it as high art,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing. That's why I
Make it
think
big
looking
and
at the
bold.
older stuff from the 80s and the 70s and some stuff in the 90s, you just look at them, you go, oh, those are comics, bright colors,
Uh-huh.
not really, rendered to the hilt. And just the overall design of them. They weren't slick and clean. A lot of the stuff now, you're like, oh, that looks like a paperback novel cover.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like the Hulk, when they turned the Hulk logo into rocks.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's this particular one that I'm thinking of, but I always kind of like that. I don't know if this is probably a modern incarnation of the old one, isn't it? I don't know. I have to go.
It's a
look.
little hard to read that small because there's a lot of detail in the stonework. But the Doom Patrol, that's a pretty cool, just bold, direct
It's different.
logo.
I like Daredevil. Warlock.
Yep. Yeah, Warlock.
That Iron Man is really killer, though.
I
It
dig
looks
the
like-
Marvel Zombies. I like that.
I don't like that Iron Man. It
Yeah.
looks like a
Well, the thing is,
baseball.
it's not the Iron Man, the Rivet Iron Man of old. Like this looks like high tech, which is what the armor is nowadays.
Yeah, but what's that thing in the middle? Looks like a baseball.
I think that's his reactor.
His
His
chest
Oh.
symbol or whatever.
Okay. I love
Oh,
action
arc
comics.
reactor. That's what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that Green Lantern logo. It's not bad, but I like the old one better.
Yeah. I don't think it's good.
Marvel Zombies is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Warlock's okay, although I don't really understand it.
I don't either. It's a cool word, though, right? It looks
Yeah.
badass, like written out.
Well, they're making it look more like kind of it was a scary, witchy title, but then it really isn't. It needs to be. It's more of a cosmic sort of thing. So it's a weird logo for that character. The way they
Speaking
portray the
of
character.
weird logos, you guys want to show off some of our creations?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Okay,
Thank
Philly's
you,
like-
Randy Howe. Look at Randy Howe is
Oh my
working his
God.
ass off. He's working his ass off and giving us $2 in the form of a super chat. Art has read 2 out of 3 super chats. Oh shit! Was that the third one? Did I get to this other one?
Oopsie.
Go up to the starred category there on your above your
Up
chat.
in the upper right
that
there where it says
logo.
starred,
Okay. Did I?
and it'll show you all of your super chats.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Andy needs to make a Lilith logo based on Batman. Okay. I'm just going to read all of them. Check out 1941 Green Lantern logo. I read that, but we didn't. Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah, we
did
showed
that.
it.
Yeah, we did that one. Yeah.
And then I believe I read this one, Evening Gents, just
Yep,
turning
you did that.
in, catching up. And then we got Randy here. Yeah, so we got all of them. Thank you, Randy. Thanks, everybody else, for the super chats. Mucho apreciado. So there we go. Okay. So what do you got for us, Aaron?
Let's see.
Let me see. I guess I'm going to do it with the cover art because I think it. Let me open this
I
up.
think your logo should be able to stand alone without the cover art.
Oh,
Okay.
I
shut
agree,
up.
Andy. I agree.
Oh,
I agree.
my
I agree.
gosh.
I concur.
Okay.
I concur, Graham.
I think he's trying to hide the fact that it's a
Right.
substandard logo by the fancy
Whoa!
drawings around it.
That's saying.
Whatever it is.
Hired. He
Wow.
probably
Yeah, he's not bringing any judgment to what it is. He's just simply saying, "Okay, there it is, Art. Go ahead."
Did
and-
Grok build it for you? Is that
Oh,
what it is?
Grok build it. Was this a Grok creation?
No, okay. So let me tell you my thought process here. I got criticized by someone who I'll remain nameless. I guess it doesn't have to be, right? But
Nah, name names.
Matt Barr, and because it was too simplistic, and I was like, yeah, I wanted the logo to look like a 70s Marvel book, easy
Right.
to read. And you can see I followed the pattern, right? You have the like scary lettering for Wraith, and then God's this bold, thick lettering, and then of was just I found a font that I thought wasn't too cursive-y, but different than the other ones.
Kind of old worldy too.
Yeah, and I did try God with like a drop shadow, but it seemed to separate itself too much from Wraith. So I went ahead and left it flat. And then I was looking at the Ghost Rider logo because I thought, well, that's kind of similar to what I'm attempting to do here. And that's how I got the flame to kind of trail off. And the other thing I tried to do here was I didn't want it like stacked perfectly. I wanted a little bit of an angle here. So the Wraith's off center a little bit and the of sort of fills in that gap. And then of course, God. So I think it's balanced pretty well, especially with the flame behind it. And again, it is a simple logo, but that's what I wanted. I wanted something that people could look at and just automatically read it and get it.
Right.
Right.
So I wasn't trying to be too cute. And so that's what I came up with, a fairly old school simplistic logo. So
looks great, man.
What you wanted to do, great job.
It is a great, and it's not a criticism. I mean, maybe you took it as a criticism, but it isn't to say that it's too simplistic. I mean, it should be readable, it should be powerful, and it can be simplistic. I mean, the McDonald's logo is known throughout the world and doesn't get any simpler than a yellow M.
Yeah.
Right.
So there you go.
Let's see.
So
That was my
don't
thought
listen to
process.
those
And
people.
everything I just said is exactly my thought process when I was putting that together.
So
And
that is concept by you and execution by you.
yeah, the God lettering was a font, but I tweaked it a little bit. And then the Wraith was all hand lettered. And then the Flame was all hand created as well.
Great.
So,
The flame is one of my favorite pieces. I mean, it really brings the three elements together, and it's one of my favorite parts of the logo.
thank you. I mean, it's pretty, again, it's art 101, right? Where you're putting like a big circle or a moon behind the whole image to kind of bring it together, but it just happened to work that the flame was, I thought, spoke more to the comic, what I was trying to sell, than just a circle would have.
Well, that's the great part about, like, I think all of our logos do this, where you look at the logo, especially when they're on the cover, and they just fit. You know what I mean? It looks like it's supposed to be there. And to me, if it doesn't look awkward or weird and it looks like it's supposed to be there, then that's great design, right? So what do you got? Do you have yours, Andy?
Yeah, I was looking for another one too, but hold
Well, I'm
on.
going to go with Graham since he's got his
go ahead.
back.
Okay. Yeah, this is the first one. You know,
I love this.
designed this back in 1998.
Great logo.
Thank you. Again, you know, inspired by Gaspar Saladino, who I didn't even know was doing those things back in 1998. And I wanted the monster part to reflect that. And then the island part, you know, like you could see that like on an island postcard, you know, more basically prosaic, I guess, and fun, bouncy looking to tie together. And I got the idea for the blend of the yellow and the orange from the Famous Monsters of Filmland's logos.
Yeah.
I really like that grade, that scale grade there. And of course, the blue frame in the background, you know, that is complementary to the yellow, and it really pops the orange and yellow forward. So that was my idea with that. This was originally all hand done. The Graham Nolan part is a font, like a monster font, that I added later on to it, so that
I think your name could be even bigger, Graham.
I'd make it much smaller if I were you, Graham. I'll tell you something. You probably didn't. Maybe you didn't think of this. Maybe you did. But when I first saw this, what that triangle told me, and rather than an organic shape, you have this very angular shape behind it, which it tells me Monster Island, but it also tells me that it's more modern and there's like tech involved. I know that sounds silly, but that's kind of the vibe I get. You could have put a splatter back there or something like that, but you chose, and I don't know if subconsciously maybe you did, but that geometric shape like that makes me think Monster Island could have been a 1940s comic, but with that triangle back there, it modernizes a little bit, which I think speaks, because you've got a lot of tech and stuff going on Monster Island. It's not just, you know, a dinosaur jungle, you know.
No,
so
right.
I think it works really, really well in terms of telling readers what this is.
Yeah. And I'll tell you right now, Graham makes it look easy here, but that triangle shape behind, that's not easy. Because, man, all kinds of tangents and shit happen, and you got to position that thing just right. Like I'm looking at it right now, and I'm thinking like, the margin of error is so freaking close. Like there's the E, and then there's the I and the S. It's like, because those lines have to be there, so you still read it as a triangle, but you can't tangent either. So I feel your pain, because I can just see you keep sizing it, and you're looking all around to make sure there's no tangent. This is perfect, man.
Oh, thank you.
That monster, that's so good. That
you know what it reminisces for me. I'm sorry to talk over you, but is remember the Monsters of Filmland or whatever that
famous monster film. Yeah,
famous monsters. Yeah,
monster.
Yeah, that's so. Should I show another one or?
Yeah,
sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Let's see. Okay, so this one here is from Alien Alamo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And this one, obviously had a Western theme to it, and it takes place in Texas. So I wanted the Texas star on it. But I wanted the logo not to be super long. So I wanted to compact it. So I used the A, it's like a Western font, but I changed it. I squeezed it and changed it so that I could fit all that stuff in there. And then I found like these bullet holes in metal online that I was able to use and put into the logo. So
what's interesting is the shadow shifts, right? Like the perspective, it almost creates this like you're looking straight at it, but then you're starting to see the sides of the logo as it expands out. Because like if you look at the circle, the star, you have the shadow on the inside, and then the A is on the other side of it. I don't know. Is it? No, it's just an illusion, actually. They're all on the same side, right? The shadow's all on the left side?
It's like it goes down and to the left.
Yeah, maybe it's the optical illusion. It kind of looks like it's rounded.
What's cool with this, I think, is that you've managed to give your title, but you've also created sort of like a logo image, with that big A and that star on there. It doesn't even, if you squint your eyes and don't read the alien, the Lamo and the Lian part there, it just becomes this sort of like shaped logo, so you're getting double use out of this, which I think is really, really clever.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of using the same like both words start with A, so using it for both words.
Right. Yeah, when you see it actually a comic.
Oh,
there we go.
there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works great.
Yeah,
you know what? It almost works better on the cover, especially with that.
I think
blue
it does.
Yeah, I agree. I think so
It
too.
really pops off.
Yeah. See, the original logo didn't have that drop shadow until I put it on the cover. And then when I put it on the cover, it needed something to pop it a little bit more. So I put the drop shadow on it. And so it's you really can't notice it until you really look at it and know that it's there. But it really makes the logo jump, in a way that looking at it against that white background, it doesn't,
Yeah. I thought that was a great idea. I liked the color schemes on Alien Alamo as well. It kind of like some of the landscape looked a little Mobius, like it looked like European with the purples and yellows and the bold colors.
Yeah, I told Greg, to get out his blueberry books.
Well,
That's what I wanted to see,
You got yours now, Andrew?
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me share. Present.
Done.
I gotta do it this way.
Andy's going to present himself very soon.
I am. Actually, let's see.
I hate it when he does this. Every damn show, Andy's got to show off.
Horrible.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah,
Andy?
go ahead.
Right, here we go.
So obviously, First Man was the first book I did. Actually, no, Jungle Lords. I should pull that one up. So First Man, I just want something. I didn't design these. Steve Dutro did, my longtime letterer buddy from the Kubert School. And for First Man, it was just simple. I wanted something bold that old school you could read from a distance and stuff. And
I like that one a lot. I think it's
I like that
effective,
logo a
First
lot.
Man.
It's very, very clear.
Yeah.
Penumbra he designed because I think I was can't remember. It's been forever. I mean, these things, this is easily almost 30 years old now. So I guess I just had him do it just to have him design Penumbra's logo. So I don't remember. But
the first man is really, really good though, man.
Yeah.
Thanks. And then when I color it, it's always yellow in the circle behind, and some type of linear bar fade, so it's light in the middle and, you know, dark to the top and to the bottom and stuff.
What year are these, Andy?
This is like 30 years old. It's got, I mean, well, almost, because First Man originally came out in 97, so it's probably around 1996, maybe 95 actually. Yeah, maybe.
First Man is a great name too. I think that's a great title.
So, well, thank you. So there's that, and then
You're welcome.
There's the old Core Draft one without the cracks, and then I have one with cracks, and then the Reckoning below it and stuff. But
Very metal. This thing's perfect.
Yeah, that's what I want. And once again, that was the direction, because we were talking earlier, and the direction was something kind of metal. So not Conan, because Conan is definitely more old school, like organic. And even though Core Draft, the world seems that way, I really wanted something more angular and metal for Core Draft. So,
well, you definitely captured it here.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, I added cracks to it and stuff. And then let's see, Lilith, and then the Infernal Conflict I just added. That's not technically part of it. But for the retro book, I wanted to do something at the bottom that was kind of 70s looking. So I thought that worked. But for the Lilith logo itself, I mean, we did this before I even thought about doing that retro newsprint book. And same type of thing. I wanted something really angular and kind of metal, but it still had to be different from Core Draft.
This one,
yeah, I mean, you're really leaning into that sort of heavy metal on this. It's very very obvious, but it reads the way you want it to read. You know what I mean? It's like, again, putting thought into what your purpose behind it is. And I mean, yeah, this is like a total rock concert t-shirt thing, right? You put that chick on there, the demon chick or whatever.
Yeah.
You're going.
And these are hard to come up with, because, you know, they're really busy and they look super cool. But then you always got to pull back from it and go, am I able to read it? Because I'm working with Salty right now on a Juju logo, and man, there's so many cool things you can do with the letters, but just as far as readability, it gets tough. So this Lilith is like that perfect blend. You know what I mean? It's got that kind of metal with all the detail, but it's also readable, which is hard to do.
Yeah, you're right on the edge with the, but it works.
You know,
I like the H.
like
The H kind of looks like Gene Simmons, his axe base. Like if you turned it sideways, it looks like an axe blade, and then that one part looks like the neck of the guitar.
Well, I wanted the points too, like the little triangle stuff, because I just had an image in my head of like those old school wrought iron fences and shit.
Oh yeah.
Points, all that stuff.
Ozzy would be proud.
Ozzy, yes.
R.I.P. Ozzy. R.I.P.
So, yeah. So there are those.
Sweet. All right, I gotta start removing some stuff. Here we go. This one right here. Holy!
Oh yeah.
That's right, yeah.
Look at that thing.
Yeah, I was probably like
legendary.
Yeah, it's probably like 23 years old, and I drew it. It's with markers and whatever type I was.
Wait a minute, you drew this by hand?
Yeah, it's all by
Is that what that's the paper folds? Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's the paper. Well, the way of the warrior is not obvious. Is a font.
Yeah,
but
you pasted it up and then colored around it.
Yeah, it's a paste up. Yeah,
it's all paste up. I have it, and I think this is. I don't think this is a marker. This is probably a dye, like a Doc Martin dye, red or a gouache. But that's definitely, I have it. It's over there. And
it's amazing. You guys keep all that stuff.
Yeah.
I throw most of that stuff away. So I don't have my doodle.
You're supposed to keep it.
I guess so.
And then I switched it. Let me go to if that's okay.
Yeah, of course.
All right, you got to stop sharing, right? And start sharing again.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. Hello. So special when you share these things.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So then there's our classic She logo, if you want to share that. There it is. It originally had like spikes coming out of the side and stuff, but it got in the way of things. I don't know, simple. It was a font called Chalk, and I drew this by hand as well. And then now this is obviously a different, an updated version of it. Cleaner.
Actually,
I love it.
I like it because it's bigger. It still has character, but it's bigger and easier to read.
Yeah, and we saved a lot of space by me getting rid of the little spikes that used to be on. Let me see if I can go to the page. Can you see my cursor?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there used to be like little little like jots of things coming out this way on both and it just took up too much space. So we just fixed it as a She logo. It would change like in issue number 5. We had some koi in it because that played a part. We'd have little things, butterflies in it, like that, depending upon the title. But it's simple.
What's interesting about this is like when you put the big circle, because like black and white, I had the yin yang, right? So you're always like trying to position it. And then you realize like if you move it up, you're losing a bunch of there's a lot of dead space from the top of the cover to the logo. Yeah. And what you did here is you have the circle high, but you have the she kind of slanted and it goes up. So it fills that space.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look, because if you did that straight across, it would look horrible. You know what I mean? Because there would all be all that dead space, but you got it like the way it is, and it's perfect. Also, I really like the more organic, like cast shadow, that blue, whatever it is, like ghost image around.
Yeah, have a look. Yeah,
that's brilliant.
And I don't know, it's served us well, for 30 plus years, and it's recognizable. I
think your fabric training really came in.
Thank you. The fabrics did. And then we would play with it like our other titles, like say Senryaku. It was cool because the font lends itself to a lot of stuff. And then we did this one for our Senryaku book. Then we started getting a little artsy and all. Keep that same font, and it changed from chalk to something else. It's not. They don't call it chalk anymore for some reason. It's some other. Thing.
It's nice you've been able to go in and like kind of adapt it to the particular project, but you're still keeping the same feel to it.
Yeah.
So that it feels like you're not really changing the logo, even though you are manipulating it, I guess would be a better way to put it. But it works really, really well.
Yeah, thank you. And then I have a new one if I can share. Did it pop up? The Company Z pop up?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is my new it's something I came up with a decade ago, and it's a fun story. I actually got some interest from some people out in San Diego about it. They saw the print I had of it, and it's a fun story. It's a story about World War II reenactors that have to parachute into an elementary school during a human strain of rabies outbreak.
You got a concept with like army guys in it?
Yeah.
I never would have expected.
I know. Well, that's what I love. Well, this is what I love to do. Is this stuff. And I like to see the registration was a little bit off and stuff. I love that when that like that 60s. It happened a lot in the 60s and things like almost Grindhouse used a lot of it.
Yeah.
The colors, the color registration's a bit off. I always love that. I think it's.
The amazing thing about all this, none of us have, except for Billy, have any training in logo designs or any of this stuff, right? And yet, I think we all killed it, right? Like all these things are amazing. It's amazing how many different hats we wear to make these comic books. It really is like, and I love it because I never knew I could do these things. And then the necessity, is like, well, you need a logo. And then you're like, oh shit, how am I going to do that? And then you go, well, I could call this guy. And then the guy goes, well, that'll be $10,000. And then you're like, no.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, what's happened to me a lot is that you go, oh, I'm going to get a designer to do this. Like when I did my book through Watson Guptill, right? Andy knows. And they said, oh, we're going to hire a designer to put together the book. It's like, it was a piece of crap. I was like, I can do better than this, and that's what always ends up being my incentive is when you hire somebody to do something you like, I'm paying for this, I could do better than that. And so, that's sort of like
when we first moved here to Texas, like we hired people to do things and I was giving them like, oh, well, they're professionals. Right. And then I watch them working and I go, holy shit! Like I've already figured out a better way to do that.
Right.
So now it takes time, right? But I do everything. Like I ripped up all my sprinkler system. I put a new sprinkler system in my pool. I put a new pump in. All this stuff, and I just do it now. I Google and I look. There's like a million videos, and I look at that. And I go, oh, that's not that big a deal, and then I go do it. That's it. I repaired the hole in the wall. Yeah, I just do it now.
Man, Art.
It's disappointing. Like these guys are like, they're horrible.
Can you guys see Art out there with a bandana around his head and he's shirtless and Pamela?
Oh, you had to say shirtless. Oh.
I do go shirtless, but my daughter for my Father's Day, she got me one of those. What are they called? Bucket hats. So I got a bucket hat, and it keeps the sun off my head and my face. You need a pith
helmet. That's what you need, by God.
That's heavy though. That's a long weight.
They're light. I got one.
Do you have one, really?
Of course I do.
Of course you do.
All right, Art, let's see some logos.
Yeah, Art, let's see.
For some reason, my tabs aren't.
Art can't bring up his own logos.
Oh, Lord.
Fucking working.
Billy, I will never make fun of you again.
Thank you.
Art's now my new target.
Thank you.
What is this? I don't understand why. Okay, choose what you share on StreamYard. Why is this being such a...
This is exactly what I'm talking about. I do my show and I go, guy, I'm so bad with technology. I'm so dumb. And then I hang out with Art or Billy and I'm like, I'm a freaking genius.
Well, you got... Okay, so let me... I don't know why it's doing this. Okay. Share screen.
Share the entire screen. That's the easier way to do it.
Share.
And then just pick.
Yeah, but I'm trying to go to Photoshop and it's not allowing me to go to Photoshop.
My
your window if you got it open.
Just turn, unless you did it, just turn to night mode.
No,
dropped out or something.
Oh, it says screen share was canceled. Why was it canceled? I canceled.
Come on, Art.
Did you not keep up with your subscription, Art?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna let Graham talk about the Chenoo while I'm searching for this.
Oh, okay. This one, obviously I wanted to be cold looking and snowy, and then I blended the snow spatter with blood spatter. And then I took the sea and tried to turn it into like a mouth. Because I already had those edges, like it's chewing up the logo, because that's what this creature does. So I kind of wanted it to be fun and creepy and a little bit different looking.
And again, it's simple and very readable. And I just think people they get caught up in like hyper designing stuff, especially logos. And it's like, dude, this works really. It's has an old school feel to it. You're very much like me in that sense. And maybe because we're older gentlemen, but it works really, it's simple. It works really, really well. You've captured the elements of what you're selling in it. And it's just really effective.
Yeah. That's the thing, is what is it selling? What is it telling you about this book? And if the logo is eating something and the book's about this creature that's eating people, that's good. Yeah. Thinking like Pac-Man type of thing,
Right. Well, I'm gonna do it this way, and I do apologize, you guys. I don't know why it was doing it before the show, before I went live. So I'm just gonna do it this way. Come on. You can do it. You can do.
The wheel's spinning. There it is.
Okay. So this is
the campaign.
Yeah. I just go to the campaign.
Two birds with one stone.
Yeah. All right, you guys. And we'll be wrapping this up too, because it's my turn to promote. You know what sucks about this is, you know what? Gosh darn it. I have a new T-shirt design I wanted to show too. But this is the black and white logo. So I doodled this up, and then my partner, my old partner Taylor Grasso, she put this together in Photoshop. So I was like a yin yang with a gun sight, and I thought that would be a really cool graphic, and it really explains the characters. It's a spy thriller kind of They're vigilantes, but they're also kind of got this yin yang thing going. Their personality traits are completely opposite, and of course they're male and female, and one's black and one's white. So I thought it really kind of was, all encompassing, and then just really the bold black and white, in the font, and it's easy to read. And then the thing is, you can't really see it, but it's kind of like Graham's idea where there's a little bit of a cast shadow, but it just makes a big difference when you put it up against things, but it's really subtle. You can't really tell, but it's there. And then this was a last minute thing, is to have that red line from the target go all the way across and intersect with the and the thing is, I also created this where I could take it apart, so I can do the black and white separate with the red line between them and take out the logo, the target, or I could just do the target as well. So just to show kind of what I'm talking about, here's the 30th or 30 years.
That's really great.
Yeah. So you can play. Oh, here's a better image. You can play with the same imagery and do different things with it. So, I just kind of, like I said, I tore it apart. So the black and white is without the yin yang gun sight, and then I have the 30 years of black and white.
The bullseye logo really tells the story, because otherwise you just have black and white. And what is that? That doesn't tell us anything.
Right.
Even
the bullseye seals the deal,
and
and it's
nice
like espionage.
Yeah, you get the nice tech lettering that or tech-ish or modernish lettering that works, but it doesn't really tell us anything. But that bullseye that you add in there as part of it, and then the yin and the yang gives it like a second level. So again, you're doing a really great job of telling everybody what this is without telling them anything, just by showing it. And it's very structured, but it's well designed, and it works really, really well.
Thank you very, very much. And so then we have the Sins of the Father. Joe Bernardo put that together for me.
That's
nice.
That's
Nice
job, Joe.
Yeah, so it really fits, and it's kind of creepy, So it really works with the Juju character, and then the Sins of the Father idea.
It's a nice contrast with your very slick logo too, to go lettering like that.
Right. Let me see if I can find one that's all pasted up. Yeah, right here.
Right there. Yeah. I mean, that works really, really well because it's such a contrast to your logo.
Yeah.
And then we have the high octane, which Joe Bernardo helped me out with as well.
Yeah, that's good.
There it is right there. So yeah, it was a long haul to get there, but we got there. I was going to share some Chrono Mechanics logos because that thing is a monster. There's a million things going on, and somehow we got that logo to work. But there's always.
Hey, I got another cover that Aaron sent me.
Wait, hold on. Let me get. How do you
take care of business?
Schmuckatelli.
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 Hey, Schmuckatelli.
Schmuckatelli. Yeah.
Hey, I got Schmuckatelli. He runs an Italian deli. We appreciate all of you guys escaping the mainstream and creating the coolest shiz in the comics. Truly, I look forward to all of your work. Thank you. And you know what? I'll tell you right now, this is the place that interesting stuff is happening in this industry. It's not Marvel, DC. I think they're kind of getting their shit together.
Yeah, I think so.
But it took them what, like 10 years, 8 to 10 years to figure out to get back to square one.
Well, and also we're bringing new ideas, something you could never get done at Marvel or DC because everybody's afraid. Well, if it didn't sell, they wouldn't do it. So you're getting new ideas here, but you're getting them at the quality that you'd get at Marvel or DC, and in some cases better.
They're passion projects.
So this cover, Aaron loves this.
Oh,
he's got a 9.8.
Here we go.
It's his first favorite Frankenstein book, actually.
It's the Forbidden Frankenstein.
Right.
Now, the thing is, I've got it slabbed, so I've never opened it. I don't even know what it can possibly be about. So.
Oh, I can show you one day.
Well,
just like Frankenstein slabs, right?
Yeah,
that's right.
All right, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pitch my book. I had a bunch of other stuff planned, but But we'll do this, and then we'll wrap up the show. So here's Black and White, Sins of the Father. Here's the video. Look out for the logo, you guys.
All right.
It's coming at you, baby.
Juju. Oh, look at that. Hey. Arms. I mean arms.
There it is. All right, you guys, we got to catch up to some of these other hot shots. Black and White, Volume 3, Sins of the Father. We are 36, 495. We are stone's throw away from that 40K. That 40K will get you the new stretch goal, which I do think is the pin. It's an enamel pin with the 30th anniversary logo on it. So, yeah, this is the 30th anniversary of these guys. It originally came out in 1994 through Image Comics, and this dream has never died. So I'm really glad that I got the support from you guys so we can bring this back and keep telling Black and White stories. So we have the main book here. This is Volume 3. Volume 3 and 4 are going to be two-part. It's going to be a two-part story of Reed's his father's backstory, I should say, and how the MI10 kind of failed the Blackett family. So we're going to get into that. And then we have two books with this campaign. We have the High Octane Adventures with Pedro Ang, Comicsgate's own Pedro Ang. And he's doing this. This book is done, you guys. We're doing some art corrects on it now, but this book is done. We got the lettering to do, but the artwork, pencils, inks, colors is done. The dialogue has to be tweaked. Pamela and I got to do our last pass on it, but this book is pretty much done. The main book here is we're 38 pages into it, so we're over halfway with this book, and we still got some time, so it still looks good for the deadline. And then we got 4 covers, you guys. We got the A cover, the B cover, which is done by myself and the great Kyle Ritter on colors. And then we got the Carlo Barberi cover with my inks, and then the great John Malin's D cover, which is really just selling like gangbusters. Here's a better image of the covers here. This is the villains cover with Lord Fakin and the Valdoon priestess Juju. And then we got a better image of the Carlo Barberi. I think he's working on Spawn right now. And then, of course,
no, Brett Booth is. I don't know what Carlo's doing anymore.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
He's
Brett Booth
looking
took
for
over.
work, Art.
Brett
What's
Booth took over 6.
Said he's looking for work. Wait for your
He's
next
looking for work.
That's right.
Sign him up. And so then we got original art, but also we have this 11x17 full bleed Juju print, and you can only get that with the jam. And let's just check in real quick. We've got a bunch of unlocked stretch goals, and then it's the 30th anniversary pin, or no, it's the patch. It's the patch. The pin is at 45, so you'll get the stitched patch. And we usually do these with the campaigns, and they always come out really, really cool. So you guys come by back today, help get it's all, the more we can make, the more we can do. So the more stretch goals we can do, the more special things we can do with the campaign. So you guys keep backing, and thanks to everybody that has so far. And last thing, keep an eye out. This week we're going to post up t-shirts. We got 2 cool t-shirts. We got the Carlo Barberi, and then we got the Juju, and that was put together by Salty. He's kind of a new face in CG, and this group of people so cool. He just volunteered it, so he goes, I do rock t-shirts and stuff like that. So he put together a Juju t-shirt, and it looks absolutely fantastic. So you guys have that to look forward to as well. So thanks to everybody for hanging. Thanks to everybody in the chat. Thanks for all the super chats. You guys are the best. And this was absolutely fun. I look forward to this every week, hanging out with the bros. You guys, we all have campaigns. Aaron's is live right now. Andy's is live. Billy, yours is still in the making.
Yep, and I think the PDFs go out. The digital version goes out. Well, tomorrow's my birthday, so probably not tomorrow. But Thursday.
Happy birthday, Billy!
Birthday, Billy.
50 years old.
42 years old.
Oh.
Wow, that's amazing.
What a young man. What a young
Again.
And again.
Wait, is that his waist size or his age?
Oh, hello,
Hey, hey now.
And I have the bros next week, and you inspired me, Art, because I think I might go with comic covers that just went wrong.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's
Hey,
good.
maybe I inspired you with that one that Aaron sent me, the Black Man guy.
But there's nothing wrong with that one, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gay
Nothing
comic.
wrong there.
yeah.
The
Aaron,
slab
just
Frankenstein
send
one.
Just send us all your the stuff in your coffers, buddy. All your favorites and of all your
and Graham Nolan, you closed out with a bang with Monster Island 3. Congratulations, and you have Sunshine State, right?
Yeah, Sunshine State is still live and for 10 more days. 9 more days. I'm sorry. 9 more days. 9 days to get your Sunshine State.
So you guys get in there. Sean says happy birthday, lad. 42.
Yeah. And great topic, bro. Great topic.
Yeah,
Yeah, this
fun.
is really good.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah, always fun hanging out with you. And I want to thank all my mods for posting this stuff. You guys are the heroes behind the scenes. We do appreciate. Yeah. And then next week, you guys, Bros goes to Billy Tucci's channel. So if you haven't liked and subscribed to all of our channels, please do so. And we do have some announcements for you in the future. So behind the scenes, we are putting some new Bros stuff together. So we're going to drop that on you very, very soon. So everyone out there, have a great night, and we'll see you next week. Take care.
Bye-bye.